You're staring at a designer tote bag in your closet, feeling a sudden wave of buyer's remorse because it cost half your rent. Meanwhile, the woman who actually owns the company is walking into a meeting carrying a canvas bag she got for free. That image should bother you, not because you made a bad purchase once, but because that gap between the woman performing wealth and the woman who actually has it is not an accident. It was engineered. Luxury lifestyle marketing spent decades convincing middle-class professional women that a logo on a bag is a career tool, that a status symbol is a strategy. It is not. It is a trap dressed in Italian leather. Here is your fast insight before anything else. The research on high-net-worth women consistently shows the same behavioral pattern. Once women cross a certain wealth threshold, they stop buying things that announce status and start buying things that protect time, health, and future security. The logo disappears. The net worth climbs. Those two things are not a coincidence. These are the 12 status symbols that genuinely wealthy women quietly walked away from, and the behavioral psychology behind why you are still being sold on every single one of them. Point 1. The it bag. The designer handbag market is psychologically brilliant. It sells you a $1,500 object by convincing you it is an investment. It is not. A luxury handbag depreciates the moment it leaves the store, unless it is an extremely rare Hermes Birkin, which you are statistically not buying. The woman running a seven-figure business carries whatever bag is functional. She stopped needing the logo to communicate her value, because her results do that for her. Point 2. New season fashion hauls. Wealthy women are not buying trend cycles. They are buying fewer, better things and then wearing them for years. The fast fashion algorithm is designed around something called hedonic adaptation. Think of it this way: you get a dopamine hit from something new and within 2 weeks it feels completely boring. So you buy again. The cycle never closes. Quietly wealthy women broke this loop by decoupling feeling good from buying something new. Point 3. Luxury skincare stacks. A 12-step skincare routine full of prestige brand serums feels like self-investment. Dermatologists will tell you the science does not support most of it. A basic SPF, a retinoid, and a moisturizer outperform the overwhelming majority of $200 serums in clinical data. The wellness industry specifically targets high-earning women with language like, "You deserve this," because it works. Wealthy women who actually understand skincare science spend very little on it. Point 4. The matching home aesthetic. The coordinated, Pinterest-perfect home that requires $800 throw pillows and $400 candles is a recent psychological invention, accelerated aggressively by social media. A woman worth $2 million does not have a matching aesthetic. She has a comfortable, functional home. The pressure to perform domesticity through expensive decor targets women specifically, and it is a slow financial hemorrhage most people never calculate over a decade. Point 5. Boutique fitness memberships. A $200 per month boutique fitness membership, the kind with the branded water bottles and the dimmed lighting, sells community and identity, not fitness. Research on exercise outcomes shows zero meaningful difference between a $30 per month gym and a $200 cycling studio in terms of actual physical results. The premium you are paying is entirely for the social signal. Women who have genuinely built wealth figured this out, and either work out at home or use a basic gym without a second thought. Point 6. The business class upgrade on short flights. There is a performative version of success that demands you fly business class on every trip, even a 2-hour domestic flight. Truly wealthy women are ruthlessly rational about this. A 2-hour flight does not require a $600 upgrade. That money is either sitting in an index fund or being reinvested somewhere that actually moves the needle. The upgrade psychology is status theater. You are paying to feel like the version of success you saw in a magazine. Point 7. Luxury car leases. This one is important. A lease on a luxury vehicle is one of the most financially destructive normalized behaviors in middle-class professional culture. You are paying premium money to drive a depreciating asset you do not own back to a dealership in 3 years. The actual high net worth women in behavioral finance studies drive reliable, mid-range vehicles significantly more often than their income would suggest. The luxury car is almost always a signaling purchase, not a wealth-building one. Point 8. Expensive organizational systems. The $400 closet organizer set. The color-coded, aesthetically perfect pantry containers. There is an entire industry built around the idea that wealthy women have immaculate, organized homes filled with matching storage systems. The organizing industry specifically targets women who feel out of control and sells them the illusion that buying beautiful containers will create order in their lives. Wealthy women organize. They do not spend money on the performance of organization. Point 9. Coffee table books as status decor. A shelf of oversized, $150 Asulin books arranged by color. A curated bundle of aesthetically matching hardcovers bought off Etsy specifically to fill a bookshelf that looks good on camera. This is a status prop, and it is one of the fastest-growing interior design signals on social media right now. Genuinely intellectually wealthy women have beaten up paperbacks, library cards, and e-readers with cracked screens. The aesthetic bookshelf signals aspiration. The actual reading builds the mind that generates the income. These are two very different purchases. Point 10. Expensive branded supplements. The wellness supplement market targets high-earning women with extreme precision. A $90 branded hormone support powder with a celebrity endorsement contains ingredients available for $15 in a generic form. Wealthy women who understand nutritional science, or who are advised by actual medical professionals, are not buying Instagram supplements. They are deeply skeptical of any wellness product that requires a monthly subscription and ships in a pastel box. Point 11. Picking up the tab for status. There is a specific social performance that happens among professional women in their 30s and 40s. Someone insists on covering the group dinner. Someone else orders another round for the whole table without asking. Someone quietly pays for the Uber for 6 people and says nothing. Feels like generosity. It is not always generosity. Sometimes it is the sunk cost of social status maintenance. Spending money to manage how a room full of acquaintances perceives your income level. Quietly wealthy women are precise with generosity. They give meaningfully and intentionally, not performatively to hold their position in a social circle. Point 12. The side hustle course stack. Every few months, a new $497 course promises a complete transformation. Wealthy women invest in one high-quality education or mentorship at a time, and they execute it fully before buying anything else. The compulsive course-buying behavior is actually a form of financial avoidance. Feels like action. It generates zero income. The woman sitting on 7 purchased and unopened courses is not building wealth. She is collecting the feeling of ambition, without the discomfort of execution. Here is the through line across all 12. Loud wealth is a product sold to women who have not yet built it. Every single item on this list is a purchase that communicates status to other people and quietly drains the capital that could have compounded into actual financial security. The shift is not about deprivation. It is about the moment a woman stops spending to perform success and starts spending to protect it. The one behavioral move you can make today is brutally simple. Before any purchase over $100, ask yourself one question. Am I buying this for what it does, or for what it signals? You do not need to answer it out loud. Your gut already knows. And what is silently bleeding the money you free up from these status purchases? The invisible recurring charges hitting your account every single month, without a single conscious decision from you. Click the video on your screen right now, and let's pull back the curtain on exactly how those 7 invisible bills are quietly eating your paycheck before you ever see it.